Hello. I just realized. Sorry about that. Sorry. Um. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Sorry, I started 3 minutes earlier than normal because, well, it'll be kind of like I don't know how to put it. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. Today we're doing Endless Sky, not the one you're seeing right there. That one we're just gonna delete. Um, but we're gonna restart and do a new one. So how that'll work? It'll just be just another playthrough. One thing I just gonna show you guys why I like this game so much. This is one of my favorite games, probably just to sit back and do stuff, because that's what it is. I mean, it's just a game that's laid back. It's not intensive onto my computer. It's easy to stream. And there's just so much in this game. It's not like, oh yeah, I'm playing a little bit of it. No, there's actually a lot into this game. Oh yeah. I need to do something real quick. Sorry about that. Alright, here's your cute cat for the stream. Hit the follow button if you're seeing this. No, I'm joking. You know, you can change your mind later. I'm just joking about that. You really don't need to. Even though it's an annoying feline. Anyway, let's get back to it. So, today, I notice my volume is way too loud. So there we go. That should be better. Alright, let's load save. Actually, we are gonna delete. Cancel. We're gonna delete that pilot. Develop a new pilot. Alright. So, yeah, last time I did this, it was kind of back when the stream was a little bit smaller. It was like my first stream, so that's why I was so small. And sorry for the cat being on my chair. Oops. Sorry, I need to deal with this real quick. Cat. No. Come on, cat. Get off. Sorry, guys. I. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Let's get to it now. Alright. Now, let me read the text. The bank's architecture is what you would have called futuristic back when you dreamed of the future, that the future would be less squalid than the present. Story above story of curves, spires, and balconies, all in gleaming metal. A doorman stands by each of the heavy glass doors. You are wearing your very best clothes, but you feel shabby next to them. Well, I'm not used. I'll be like, whatever. But that's my opinion. The loan broker's office is equally in. Is that brokers? Or a loan breaker, depending. Loan broker's office is equally intimidating. Large computer monitors fill the walls with stock quotes and other information spilling down with them almost too fast to read. You occasionally glimpse names of places that you've only seen in movies. Aldebaran, Terrazit, earth. The pen is heavy as lead, but glides almost without friction as you print your initials on the bottom of the page after a page of ominous legal documents and sign several dozen statements. Notices, agreements. The banker, a baldy middle-aged man in a suit they suspect costs more than the middle-aged man in a suit that you suspect costs more than the spaceship you are about to purchase. Flips the pages past you quickly, uttering a curt sign here, now here, as he points to each page. He moves swiftly and mechanically. The only moment when he becomes truly animated is when you explain the truth in lending statement to you. You are borrowing 480,000 credits. He says, to be repaid in the course of 1 year, your daily interest rate is 0.4%, which means your daily payments are 2,503 credits. Within year, you have paid 434,000 credits in interest. That's almost double of what he's loaning to me. That I have to pay back. Yeah, my daily interest rate. So let me think about that for a moment. So like there's 30 days in a month. That means it's like that's a really high percent. That's like 10% interest. That's really high. Actually, no, and it's usually based on yearly or monthly, depending. It's a lot higher. Sign my first name. Let's put Ruby. Ever since the last one was Ruby Hercules, just like Hercules. Alright, hello to whoever is watching this. The elevator is so well tuned that you do not even recognize it is moving until it has deposited you back in the lobby. But as you leave the bank, you are smiling. This crazy adventure suddenly feels real to you. You are going to do it. You are finally going to get off this planet. About time. And oh, what did it just go black? The elevator is so well tuned I didn't realize it. Compared to the bank, you feel more at home in the shipyard, walking among the rusted out hulks and newer ships that gleam in the sunlight. You smell grease and dirt and rocket fuel. Wonder smells. There are 3 ship models within your price range. Which one you choose will determine your future. All right. Now, what I usually do is go for the shuttle because it's the easiest one and certainly the fastest. Star Barge is if I want to become a trader. But this is the cheapest option and by far probably the easiest one to get going really fast. So I'll buy this one. Enter a name. What should we name it? Chat, is there anything that we should name? Like, what should we name it? I'll wait for you guys to catch up because I realize there's a little bit of delay. Oh, I realized I just made a big old spelling error on my stream name, which I could change. Let me do that real quick. I have to pull up a different monitor. Sorry about this. Technical error, and I'm a perfectionist. For those who don't know that, I'm a very die-hard perfectionist. Like, I'm not joking. I am a perfectionist through and through. Now, what was I looking for again? Sorry, I also have STML. Short-term memory loss. right, that's what I'm doing. So, need to go to this. Sorry, guys. We will get to it in a moment. And I'll give you guys a little bit more time of what should we name it? Ditch stream info. Good. Good. Alright. I did it. I just need to do that because that was necessary, and sorry for that. I am, as I said, I'm a diehard perfectionist, and I realize I might be a little loud again. I don't know why. So, what should we name it, guys? Okay, it's right here. Alright. Because sometimes I have it up here by accident. So, okay, well, okay. Oh, I need to click back on this game. The SS676. Let's just call it the SS676 ever since that's the name of my channel. And now we have Ruby Hercules and the SS676. Lee. Oh, with some trepidation, you give the shipyard owner your money and take your new ship for a test drive. Piloting it out of the shipyard and onto a spare landing pad by the spaceport. Then you get out and look the ship over a bit more closely. You are busy polishing out the few rust spots with a piece of steel wool when an old man in grease-stained overalls walked up. Nothing quite like buying your very first ship, he says. Okay, yeah, I just said, yeah, I'm still shocked at the fact of how much money I spent. He grins. I know the feeling. It's a crime of how much interest the banks charge to first-timers. It's been that way ever since I first started out. You're a captain? He asked. Was, he says. Sold my fleet a few days ago, and I already missed it. But it was time. Time for me to retire. His voice trails off. Then his face lights up. Say, any chance you could hitch a ride with you? Maybe show you the ropes, give you some pointers, and could pay you, of course. I could pay you, of course. Sure, where are you trying to get to? Well, he says, I got a spot reserved in a retirement home, but I don't mind taking a roundabout way to get there. For starters, how about you give me a lift to New Greenland? It's just one jump away from here. I can mark it on your map. What do you think? Sounds good? Yeah, I think it sounds good. Great, he says. My name is James, by the way. Ruby Hercules, you say. I'm looking forward to traveling with you, Captain Hercules, says James. As you're helping him wheel his luggage aboard, showing him his bunk, he says, before we take off, you might want to head over to the training center and stock up on medical goods. We can sell those for a good profit in New Greenland. Or take a look at the outfitter if you like. But they don't sell much here compared to on the big manufacturing worlds. So first, let's go by a map. This feels like that's my conviction, and every time I go to anything like that. So apparently medicine's a good one. Oh, look at this, a ton of stuff everywhere. Done. Trading. Since apparently we can sell it for profit in medical. So why not just fill the cargo to the brim and head over there? Alright, guys. Doesn't this look kind of good? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. As you land at New Greenland, James says, congrats on your first trip through hyperspace. I'm impressed that you didn't throw up. Most folks do the first time. Including you, you ask? Yeah, then I spent half an hour in orbit cleaning my cabin while hoping the passengers wouldn't come out of their bunker and see the mess. Not my proudest moment. Anyway, here's your pay. Hand you 10,000 credits. That's more than what I currently got right now. Then he adds, wait, no, that's not true. Then he adds, if you're okay with giving me a lift for a while longer, sell off any cargo that you brought and meet me in the spaceport. I'll see if I can rustle up any interesting work for you. So for the first time, I'm actually doing a little bit of trade. I made money on that. In fact, we made pretty decent money, to be honest. Done. Now I'm gonna go to the spaceport. Okay, you begin strolling through the spaceport, walking briskly in order to keep warm, and wondering if it might be worth investing in a good winter coat for a busy place like this one. Eventually, you find James. He has an entire family in tow. A young couple, an elderly woman, 4 children who range in age from probably 3 or 4 up to 12 or 13. Captain Hercules, he says, wonderful to see you again. I was just talking to the family. They've been having trouble finding a single ship that give them passage. Well, tell them that your photograph has plenty of bunks. At least if the kids double up. They can pay you 40,000 credits to take them to New China, which is just a few jumps away from Earth. And it is a planet well worth visiting in its own right. What do you say? You're absolutely sure that your shuttle is not designed to fit 9 people, including yourself. But if they're willing to squeeze into the available 5 bunks, you got no reason to discourage them. Sure, welcome aboard. I actually never read this. Yeah, I'm going to have quite a full ship for the next few days. No kidding. Oh yeah, I have to pay extra. That's the one thing about it. If you pay extra, you don't have to pay as much. So, I try to get rid of all my loans as quick as possible. Oh, I could have landed on food and got like a profit out of that. But no, I didn't. Done. Well, I'm gonna really, not this stream, it'll probably be a future stream, not this one, where I'll just try to be, like, use the Star Barge. In this situation, I won't. It'll just be easier. Hello to whoever's watching this. Hope you're enjoying it. Alright, let's land on Earth, because we need to visit the homeland. And let's buy a local map. That's really the main reason, is to buy a local map, not so much to see the sights. So that we can figure out where New China is. I should have memorized the map by now. That would have been nice. Now let's head over to New China, where pretty much everything is built. Oh, not everything, not shipyards. Long journey, you learn that the family you are transporting are named the Hendersons, and that they were moving to New China mostly because they hope the urban setting will be better for their kids than New Greenland, where they were hardly any children at all, and their village only had a few thousand people in it. The grandmother, Olivia, has been chattering non-stop about how excited she is to be in a world where she can actually go sunbathing. I've gotten much too old for snowshoeing, she says. Okay, that's a fair argument. You say goodbye to them and wish them well. As agreed, they pay you 40,000 credits. You are already well on your way towards paying down your mortgage. As James leaves the ship, he says, again, if you're okay with continuing to give me a ride, just meet me in the spaceport. Gee whiz. 40 grand. I'll take that. And bam, we now just got money. We just gave money to it, and now if you notice, the payments getting lower and lower, so we don't have as much interest like I did. Now, I don't want to leave this guy hanging. It doesn't take you long to find James the new China spaceport. He's already got a small group of people with him, a middle-aged couple and a teenage boy. Hi there, Captain Hercules, says James. Interested in carrying some tourists to Earth? Sure. Great, he says. This is Chuck and Sarah and their son Carl. Let's help them carry their luggage to your ship. As you begin walking back slightly ahead of them, James whispers to you, tourists are always a good way to make money. They're on a vacation, so they don't mind paying a bit extra. But no point in your cargo space going to waste. So take a look at the job board and see if there are any delivery missions we can run at the same time. If you want to be a little safer, should we come across any pilots, sell off any guns you might have. It might seem counterintuitive, but being unarmed makes you less of a target to pirates. If there are others in the system that they could be defending themselves against. Done. Yeah, food's incredibly high here. Clothing, oh yeah, equipment and medical is incredibly low. Now, let me go check the job board. Not the job board. But, like, not ports. Yeah, ports. Like, here, food is very high in Denobla, in this area, but really low, like, Aelia. So, like, yeah, I could go up to Denobla and start doing a little trade. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see what it's like. Clothing. Oh, Vega and Altar is really high. If you didn't notice, yellow is very high. Well, light blue, like this really dark blue, is really low. So, like, there's this trade route. Then there's luxury goods, which, yeah, it's like really low in these systems. Yeah, the rest is kind of, yeah. Heavy metals. Yeah, this is a little bit more, like, medical. Yeah, medical is kind of really low in these systems. Actually, it's even lower in Soul. Yeah, plastic's really low. What was that one on your list? Looking at, yeah, electronics is really high too. Like, just buy a ton of electronics and bring it down there. Oh, there's food. That's a big one. We can just do a food delivery business. We physically cannot get a much higher price. Depart, hit the J button, and we should be fine. Yeah. Yeah, comment below what our next ship should be. I mean, I know what I'm gonna choose if you guys don't choose anything. Okay. Give me a moment. As you made the final landing descent to the surface of Earth, Chuck and Sarah were staring out the window in rapt attention, pointing out landmarks on the planet's surface. James joins in by telling you all about some of the history of the cities you are flying over. Carl, meanwhile, was spent the entire journey playing a handheld video game, and only glances out the window when the ship shakes from turbulence. As they all grab their luggage and step off your ship to explore the humanity's homeworld, he's still immersed in the game. As you collect your payment, and James pulls his parents aside and says, "Watch out for pickpockets, okay?" And taken from an experienced captain, you do not want to be out after dark here. Play it safe. Have a great time. Well, I was like immersed in the game. Isn't that what I'm doing? I'm getting immersed in the game. Oh, okay. You usually start up with a heavy shuttle? Alright. Usually I pay off my loan before I do get the heavy shuttle. But that's just me. And then I buy the Scout, which I think is a very powerful ship for early game. Because it can have an infinite jumps, because it has the Ramsku. It can be modded with awesome atomic engines, which will make it pretty much instantaneous, go anywhere in the systems. And it's just really expensive. It is a little bit spendy. So that's my take. Sorry about the chat thing. I mean, I have to glance over here, and then where my screen's over here. So that's my take. So yeah, play it safe and have a great time. After they leave, James shakes his head ruefully. It'd probably be a decade before that kid is old enough to realize what he's missing out on. Waste of money, doing a trip like this with a teenage boy. They should have gone to Skymoot and seen the dragons instead. I'm sure that would interest him a lot more than historical museums in ancient cities. I'm a little bit strange in this situation because I actually like historical museums in ancient cities, yet I'm about his age. Then he picks up his luggage and adds, same deal as before. If you want to keep traveling together, meet me in the spaceport. Typical. Alright, we got the spaceport. The spaceport on Earth is so big and crowded that it takes a long time to find James. I do not have that problem. The sheer number of people here is almost overwhelming. That is so relatable in some ways, yet so not. Homeless men wrapped in old army blankets beg money for well-dressed businessmen. Man. Soldiers in Navy uniforms walk by in groups of 10 or 20. I'm a good guy, okay? Hopefully I don't get involved. All marching in unison. At least they have that down. Starship captains haggle with merchants over trade goods and jobs. Flashes of light come from ferries landing bays as wielders make repairs. Okay. I usually don't play that type of style, but I just deal with what I got until I got to the end. Now knowing that, I might actually do that. That sounds really cool. This is it, okay. Flashes of light come from various landing bays and wielders make repairs. When you find James, he's standing by a window, looking out at the city, watching the starships take off and landing in a continuous stream. This is it, he says, where our race began. The world that all the tourists want to visit, and that no one wants to live on. Gee. I don't know what to say to that. No one wants to live on, but everyone wants to visit. That sounds like a lot of places to me. 10 billion people, more industry and exports than any other place in the galaxy, but underneath it all, poverty of a completely different sort from what you've got in the dirt belt. That ain't good. That ain't good right here, okay? After taking one last glance out the window, he says, anyway, we're nearly nearing my destination. Are you willing to take me on one last trip? Just one? Are you willing to take me on... Oh, wait, I just read that. Sorry. I need to get to Hestia in the Taltia system. Talita? Of course, I'll pay you quite well to take me there. Of course. I have nothing else to do. Once again, you walk back to your ship with James. Once you get there, he's stowing his luggage and pulling the information your computer has on Hestia. It's one of the paradise worlds, terraformed to have a perfect climate. Okay, that makes sense. Accessible only to the very wealthy. So that's one of my favorite places to go, is the deep and the paradise worlds, because those job boards, they pay fairly well. Yeah, let's go there. So yeah, you mentioned selling the shield generator. It's still worth something. I'll just sell that. What else he said? Shield generator in the battery. Alright, let's go with that. Let's just sell the battery into that, and then sell... I know it's like heavy shuttle is kind of a thing, but I prefer going for the scout, where it has... You can fit 10 people on it, you have 55 cargo space, so not... And as I said before, if you upgrade the engines, it becomes quite a powerhouse. And I usually take out the weapons. That's the other thing. I take out the weapons. Well, I have to take out the weapons to upgrade those engines. Because they're so powerful. I believe they're the third level atomic engines. So they're really powerful. They're really expensive. But that's the other thing. You also have to get a solid cooling system or it won't be physically possible. It's that powerful. I love it. Alright, come on. Let's go. Alright, okay. You don't have to scan me. Colorado. So, are you piloting... As you are piloting your ship down to land on Hestia, James disappears into his bunk room. After the ship has landed, he comes out, no longer in the grease-stained overalls he's been wearing up until now, but in a suit. Well, that's a totally different change. As a lifelong textile worker, you automatically note that the suit is made of real wool and very finely woven, and that has been tailored to fit him. It smooths down the front of the suit distractedly, and then looks at his hands as if unsure of where to put them. How do I look? He asks. Do I just say you look great, or should I say like a millionaire? What do you say, chat? I'll give you guys a moment because there's a little bit of a delay. So it might be a little bit of silence. I mean, both are nice. Let me check something. Oh yeah, I need to look into that. I forgot to do that. I was going to put in a goal for today, just like a little goal. You know those little goals that a lot of people put on their screens. I forgot to do that, but I could probably put it on next time. So I'm probably going to do this quite frequently. I mean, I enjoy doing this. And also my computer enjoys it because it's not as intensive as a lot of the other games are. Uh-oh. Okay. So yeah, James disappears into his bunk room. Okay. I'm thinking we'll just go with like a millionaire. Or let's just go with a simple, modest, you look great. Let's hope the locals think so, he says. There's an awkward pause. You're unsure of how to respond. Then he says, the thing is, this planet here is one of the most exclusive retirement communities in the galaxy. Plenty of locals are probably worth more than 1 billion credits. Ooh, I do not have that much. But they're mostly financial or business types. Or old money. I'm rich enough to be here. But I just hope they're willing to socialize with someone who made his fortune flying a ship. Before you go, is there anything else you'll ask me for being a new pilot? Well, I know my jobs. I know what I can do. I know what I do very well. So, I think I'll manage. He hands you a credit chip worth 30,000 credits. He says he'll pay me well, that's not very much. And says, best of luck to you, Captain. Don't hesitate to look me up if you're ever in the area. And remember to check the spaceports whenever you land. You never know who you'll find wandering around here. Well, I found a groundskeeper. Now, yeah, according to before, I can do a little trade route. Now, okay, these guys pay me quite a bit. I like that. I like that. Oh, looks like I can do both jobs. Perfect. And I have to try to recall that area to the best of my capabilities because the from I'm rather south. I don't know as well. I know the rim really well, but I don't know the south just in general. So chat, how long? Hey, for those who play this game, how many times do you think you've played it? Out of curiosity, while I'm flying through the galaxy. No, flying through the galaxy. Alright, still flying through the galaxy. I can say at least myself how many times I've been playing. Gosh. 10 times? Certainly more. Alright, we're gonna do the most dangerous thing ever. Going blind. Going blind to me is one of the most dangerous, yet not going completely blind. I at least know sort of what I'm doing. But sometimes when you go blind, I forget, or when I go blind. Uh-oh. We're heading back. Because that's right. There's this area that is really, that's completely uninhabited. And they're very, very difficult. Okay. You done it twice? Alright. That's kind of it. That's interesting. I played it several times, but I didn't do like different strategies and just like different spaceport ideas and stuff. I did it mainly like I started a little bit and then I stop. So alright, let's go Rustaban. Now I believe you go down to here. This is a very dangerous maneuver. Requires a lot of focus. Yes! Oh, that's right, Lezath. I remember that now. Lezath, yeah, it's kind of like the center. Yeah, it's also the most dangerous of most of the systems, in my opinion. I say farewell. See ya. And they left. And leaving me with money. I always like that word. At least in the game. Real life. Not bad. Now, let's see here. Calda. Oh, yep. I mean, like, if you didn't see that, they're paying me, what, 82,000? Yeah, 82,000 credits to go there. That's a hefty price. I mean, nothing wrong with that. Uh-oh. That could possibly be a problem. I just looked up and it was like 3 clippers. I'm like, uh-oh. That had to be. I had to think quick on that one. I'm like, oh well, that could have really ruined my game. Um. Oh, well, hello there. Um. Let me do this real quick. Um. Spaceport. Dang it. Yeah, we're heading to this place because they have food. And places need food. And the places were. Okay, Clipper's a decent alternative to the Scout. Oh yeah, the Clipper has like a lot of outfit space, which makes it a lot more customizable than the Scout. But I don't remember which one was more expensive. No, the Scout. Well, granted, yeah, there's a lot of things I like about the Scout. And plus, it's just I kind of like the look of it. It's very well done. Very low. Sign me up. Then we can make a big old profit in a separate system. Depart map. See, okay, Denoba looks like it's very, very, very high. So let's head to Denoba. Whoa! Hello! No, no! Okay, good for capturing small pirates and asteroids. Alright. Well, the Clipper wouldn't help me much in that Falcon situation. Um... So... we're headed to Denobla. And that should be fine. I remember once when I was playing this, and I had like this passenger group for like 3 years, and I've yet to like drop them off of their place because I kept doing other things. Yeah. Oh, that's a huge profit. Let's sell it now. Oh yeah, that's more than what we had before. So I'm actually kind of shocked because I usually with key I do not have a lot to like I usually don't have much. I usually don't do much of the trading stuff. I do more of the job board. Oh yeah, I know a lot of the missions. I think there's a deep mission. There's the cool mission down from the south, with the south, which I've done that one too. I won't say anything about them. They're just missions. Um, which they're pretty cool. If you haven't played those. I'll take a map. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to do that last time. Whoops. Um. Yeah. I just also think that the Scout's slightly cheaper than the Clipper. I don't know if that is confirmed, but I do remember. Well, Scout's pretty cheap for what you're getting. It's really cheap. I'll take that. Thank you. I'll take your money and then I'll pay off my loan. Um. Home to Windbane. Okay, that's it. Oh, well, looks like I know what I'm doing. Well, the one person, I feel bad for those 3 people who want to go there. Well, so much for that. Trading. So, very little medical. Out of all things. Medical. On a Paradise World. Let me go check. Ports. But for medical. So it's really fairly low up here. How is it down there? Well, it looks like medical starts to get a little bit more pricey down here. Oh, okay, it's cheaper but not suitable for combat. Yeah, which generally I'm not in that. And if I want to do combat, I buy like a mule or something, or some sort of huge battleship or whatever. If I want to be a part of combat. Like the cool ship you get in the end of the one campaign. I like those ships. So, alright, land on Thrall. Let's see what we got here. Come on, let's just get out of here. You're supposed to give me a job. I mean, seriously. You don't just complain and gripe to me. Give me a job. I'll at least help your life a little bit. How about that? Alright, you attempted to scan me. No. That's a terrible deal. No. Well, could be worse? Oh yeah, that's right. I believe that... Oh yeah, it's Glaze. So Glaze is right underneath Clink and Deep. So yeah. So it should be fine. Not going blind this time. The one brain cell's working today. Working very hard today. You probably know more about this game than I do, to be honest. Oh, oops. I should do that real quick. Alright, ever since I'm going there, might as well do it, shall we? Come on, let's go. Yeah, Coniferous, that's what I was thinking of. And then over here. Okay, looks like medical is a bit of a... I probably could have gotten away with it. Done a little project with that. Alright. Oh, I need this station. Quick. Because I don't want to die. Because I have no weapons. I'm a nice guy. Oh, leave me alone. I'm a nice guy. I mean, yeah, I may or may not have $100,000. But that's, well, I don't have it anymore, but... Oh, well, looks like I know what I'm doing. So, Glaze, what do they have to offer? Yeah, the Clipper is more expensive. Now that we can look at it, yeah, it has a lot more just of what you can add to it and all that. Yeah, it has definitely more weaponry. Not as quick. Well, you can easily adjust that with a few atomic engines. Yeah, this is, yeah, it's a light freighter. So many cargo space. Yeah, that's the thing. Also, another thing is the bunks and more crew. Versus if I just have like the Scout, which is only one crew, Yet then I get 10 more bunks. Even though the Clipper can add more, it's just... They both have their advantages and weaknesses. Let's just keep it at that. Like most things, everything has an advantage, everything has a weakness. In this game, at least. Well, then there are just some ships that are just like, why do you get them? But then I come to the realization that, oh yeah, I can see why. Like the Clipper, like it does have a lot of advantage points. So the fact it's just it has like the outfitters and stuff, which the Scout does not have on any sorts. Okay, we're gonna have to fly by Zug. I always like that name, Zug. Of all the planets you can name it Zug. Oh yeah, there's the dragon place. I'm not reading the descriptions because it's hard enough talking about the stories. Yeah. Okay. That's right. I believe you have to head up in here. And then... Yeah. That's right. I don't think you can hit it any other way. Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. Russ does... Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you'll deal with them, okay? Yeah, I'll just land and hope for the best. Do you guys love my bravery? Oh, that's right. There's like that little guy up in the boondocks right there. I do like this game. For the fact it's free. Well, it's free and so well made. Because that's the thing about some of these free games. They're not well made. And they usually have like in-app purchase. And for the ones that are well made, they usually have in-app purchases. While games like this, they don't have that. They don't have the in-game purchases, but it does have a great it just gives you that open world simulation feel, which I really think is awesome. Alright, so we have to read this. Today, throughout human space, is Remembrance Day, the anniversary of the beginning of the Alpha Wars, more than 5 centuries ago. The Alphas were genetically engineered soldiers with superhuman agility and intelligence, and a complete lack of compassion or empathy. At the height of the war, dozens of planets have been enslaved by the Alphas. Remembrance Day commemorates the beginning of the war, rather than its end, as a perpetual reminder that the war is not over. Although the Alphas were defeated, some of them escaped and remain in hiding, and they and their offspring are presumed to still be present in the galaxy today. Since the Alpha War, genetic technology has been very tightly controlled. Sorry about that. Been tightly controlled because the Alphas were the product of experimental genetic manipulation, rather than natural evolution. It's believed that their genes are less robust than true human beings, and they're almost unable to have viable offspring without access to special technology. Therefore, most Alpha enclaves that have been discovered since the war had very small populations, no more than a few dozen. And these days, when the Navy ensures peace throughout much of the galaxy, on many of the worlds, the Alphas are treated as nothing more than a boogeyman story to frighten children. Because the most striking physical feature of the Alphas was their photosynthetic skin. On some worlds, kids even run wearing green face paint and Remembrance Day, trying to frighten people. But in other worlds, especially in the fringes of space, especially here, where the Navy seldom patrols, the Alphas are still spoken of with fear. Oh yeah, there is also an option for buying more shells. I do remember that. Which I did that once, and that's pretty cool. At least now, you know what that means. I have no more loan. Well, now I can apply for a new loan. Absolutely not. No, we're not going there. So, alright, looks like we're going to take these two people, followed by these two people. What's over here? Delivery to Oasis. You pay me almost nothing. No. It's not like you're on the way or anything. You're paying me almost nothing to go completely out of my way. Uh-oh. Let's just hope we don't encounter any of those pirates this time. Nope, nothing here. Nothing to see here. Shipment to Zug. Oh, they're after me, dude. See ya. Like, see ya. Never see him again. Oh, yeah, sure. We'll do that. I'm trying to get myself back up there. Back to the where I think is the safest, yet easily one of the best delivery trips. Spaceport. Yep, nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing to see here. Now I'm heading back to Zug. Alright, we got a shipment down there. Oh, we got another tourist! Sure. If it's a tourist, I love doing those because they'll get their money's worth with 28,000. With me, like 4 years later, they get to their destination. I got after like 4 ships, 3 alien races, and stuff like that. I enjoy it. Some people might consider that like torture or whatever, but in this game, oh, Captain Hercules, Captain Hercules, it is so nice to meet you here. A lady in a formal business suit. Yeah, how do you know my name? She smiles and replies, well, I actually don't know you, but I just read your name on one of your cargo manifests. Well, genius. And my experience is that this greeting works best if you need something from a spaceship captain. So I'm not special, dang it. I was reading special. She says, my name is Veronica Oxygen Pocket. What a great name. And I'm lead for a team that's designed the new Mahler 6 transport ship series at Southbound Shipyards. Okay, Zug's a good place to mine. Cool. which I'm not much of a miner, but and honestly, with what I got right now, it won't be much worth for me anyway. Oxygen pocket is an uncommon name. Running expense. Well, it might sound uncommon to people from a planet with a breathable atmosphere, but it's actually similar to Vandenberg, which means from the mountain, or Langley, which means woodland. Oxygen pockets were as much a feature on my home planet as mountains and woodlands are more habitable planets. Veronica pauses for a moment and then continues. We're testing the Six's cargo refrigeration systems with a testament modified Hauler 3. This system is one of our biggest achievements to show how well it works. We plan to throw a formal dinner on Skymoot in the Hydar system with fresh sushi transported from the here. I'm sure everyone at dinner will be amazed by how well the food has been preserved despite the travel time. I'd like you to escort the ship and its cargo to Skymoot. Isn't it a bit risky to do this? Risky? Why? I don't see what can go wrong. The system's quite well designed and I'm so proud of my team. Normally we would ask us to satisfy any escort needs. We look internally. That's true, but we suspect there's a mole in our organization spying for Syndicate's shipyards. Going externally is safer in this case, and you came recommended when we searched through the list of captains available on short notice. You'll be paid well for your time. Will you help us? Sure. Let's just go with it. Well, depart map. You're certainly going faster than I am. Alright, let's go. Hauler 3. Well, surprisingly enough, that's actually fairly fast for a hauler. Just being wow, that's actually somewhat fast. Because generally, they're incredibly slow. Just saying. You wait for the testament to land, but it remains in orbit. There's no response to your hails. Maybe you should take off and investigate. Okay. Oh, okay, never mind. You take off and try to contact Veronica, but you receive an angry message. Why were you trying to contact me? Does everyone need to know that we're here? She asks. The cooling failed and the sushi nearly cooked. Let's go to the southbound shipyards in Zug in the I am not going to try to pronounce that system. Instead, then we can save face by claiming that they were in time for the dinner, but on the wrong planet due to some miscommunication. We might even be able to hide all the evidence of overheating by giving away the sushi as fish dishes on the street food festival. Gee, it got tested and failed miserably. Oops. The time the testament appears to be the right landing right behind you, but the ship flies away at full thrust. But just before touching the landing, you receive a message: the sushi is completely burned. We cannot be seen near the festival or near the shipyard with the burnt sushi. Our new destination is the waste processing plant at Long Jump. I hope I'm being paid well. Like I have nothing else to do. It's not like I need the money. I would love to do that. If I know... Actually, I don't believe... I mean, I could do that, but no. That'd be like 33,000. You know, that's nice. It would be nice to have that much money in my pocket, but it would be like, well... Oh. Let me, I realize I'm not alone. Sorry about that. Wait, no. We're supposed to land here. Oh no. Dustman enters the planet's atmosphere at high speed and lands somewhat uncontrolled near the waste processing plant. The cargo hold is glowing red hot, and some areas in the cargo hold appear to be on fire. Yeah, refrigeration seems to have failed miserably. Veronica disembarks, walks over to you, apologizes for the difficult trip. She explains that the cooling systems failed, causing the sushi calamity you experienced during the multiple legs of your journey. You are paid 140,000 credits, and she asks you not to talk about this escort job to anybody. You leave the dock quickly in order to escape the horrible smell of overheated fish that is coming from Veronica and her ship. Oh, Mars, sure. We're like, sure. We'll do it. It's a rush delivery, and these official documents will be perfect. Alright. Well, at least we got that whole ordeal over with. Pretty soon I might have to end my stream. Yeah, I'll probably finish up what I got right now. Because, I mean, I've been streaming for about an hour. And I noticed whenever I get to about an hour, it's like, okay, this is starting to get a little... like, boring for me and probably boring for you guys. And when I do this game, it's just easier for just to do an hour every time. And I'm probably going to do this for the rest of this month. Just to see how far I'll go. I mean, I will be doing my, pretty soon I will have that HDMI capture card where I can be able to stream Xbox and Switch with absolutely no problem. Like using OBS Studio. Because before I only used, like, Twitch, like, through, how to put it? For Xbox only, I was able to get it running. But for Switch, you can't do that, so... Yeah. It's cool that you're here, Soul Wagger. I mean, thank you for talking to me and all that, and telling me a few tips that I did not know about. Even though I play this game a ton, I don't play it like most serious people do. I just play it kind of like for casual purposes. Which you can do that too. That's the fun thing about this game. You can do whatever you want. It's not like some of those other games where you like there's you can only do so much. It's kind of like not Minecraft. It's not like Minecraft in that regard. Hello. You don't have to give me the Oh, well, everybody decided to come. Good thing I landed. Now they're just like right above me, waiting to kill me. A wolf, a goat, and a cabbage. Well, I'll do that. Of course, I'll transport a wolf. What? Out of all things. I'll do that. Let's do that. I'll do that. That sounds awesome. Oh no. Oh no. No. Oh. Goat. Oh no. Oh no. What? Why put them in the same one? I mean, that's just ingenious of the fact that just why? Well, at the in-game date. Let me look at the in-game date. I mean, I got him there. The man who collects the wolf and the land prize. I told the shipping company not to put the goat in the same ship as the wolf or the cabbage. He says, but I guess they tried to save money by subcontracting it all to the same captain. Because you only delivered a third of the cargo safely, he pays you $33,000, which, I mean, it's okay, I guess. I will take it. I would love to do that job, but I can't. Oh, I'd like to do that job. Let's do that job, shall we? Oh, okay. Alright. I saw the chat just now. Oh, that's pretty good. I didn't see that. April 1st. Oh. I got 33,000 off it. I mean, it's better than nothing. I mean, you gotta give it that. It was better than, like, getting $0 out of that. Because only 1/3 of the cargo. I mean, out of all things, why cabbage, goat, and a wolf? I mean, out of all the things you could be transporting, it's that. At least the wolf's happy. The goat and the cabbage, not so much, but the wolf is. The wolf is fine. To reference to a puzzle. Oh, I did not know that. I didn't know that. Well, I don't do puzzles that often, but that's interesting. Huh. Now I'm curious. Oh yeah, let's head to Castor. Man, there's a lot of things that I don't know about this game. Alright. Yeah, if I remember right, this place also has yep. It has the largest shipyard out of all of them. I'd like to get my hands on one of these. I don't think you can at this current time. So disappointing. You can't just do that. Castor, I believe, is the largest one for the Republic. Like the Republic yards. Oh, I just need to do that real quick. Sorry. My one shoulder just really started to act up, and I'm like, oh, that actually starts to hurt. Now we'll get those, like, what, 2 tourists there. Become part of the Navy. Yeah, you won't let me buy your stuff. By the way, do you know how to get one of them licenses? If they added that. I don't know if they did or not. Oh, well, 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 I'm dead. Loads, you have died. Yes, I noticed, okay? I noticed these things. I seem to be in pain. Alright, we'll finish up this job and then we might wrap up for tonight. I mean, yeah, I mean, I might be doing this a lot more often. Because I like this game. And as I said, my computer actually enjoys playing this game. Because my computer is older than than actually all the computers in our house. Um, so it's an old one, and I am looking into getting a new one. I mean, I could get a bank loan now, and I can get my Scout, but oh what? Wow. Gee, I can take 3 tourists for 71,000, or 5 tourists for 50,000. Okay, city ship, yeah. I tried to get one that one time because I would love to get that in my hands on one of them big Bactritrations or whatever. But yeah, okay. Now I'd like to see that get a Republic license. Then this game will be truly you can do whatever. Because you're not quite you can not quite become Republic. They're working on it, so that'll be kind of cool when they come out with it. So yeah, now we're done with those jobs. I am now a little bit more serious now that it's been like 15 minutes since I said, okay, yeah, it's about time to be done. I'm actually am serious now, because I mean, I thought we got somewhat productive, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. Yeah. So, if you have any last words you want to say or anything, you can spell it out right now because I'm going to end the stream in a few minutes. At least according to the time that's right in the right corner right here. Let me go right about here. It says 23:17. And oh yeah, real quick. Oh yeah, I know there's other licenses to other factions right now. Yeah, I do know quite a few. So yeah, 23:17. All right. Well, I guess it's time for me to go. I'm sorry. It's late. As I said right there, that's the equivalent to 11 p.m. on my end, which is fairly late. So I'm gonna end off the stream right here. Ever since this is a good stopping point, and I hope you guys have a great time. If you guys, it's up to you guys, but you can hit the follow button if you want. I do this Tuesday, Thursday. I will do an early Monday stream because, no, Sunday or Monday, one of the two. I might do both. So yeah, I'll see you guys later, and may the 4th be with you. Oh, real quick, sorry.